everybody, it's Melissa with Melissa's Manis and More. Today we are breaking into more of these pretties from Valentine's Day. Yay, look at them. Oh my gosh, purple. This is so pretty. This one is called Always and Furever, Furever. You know, I've got 3 dogs, so yeah, this is going to be a favorite, not only because I like chunky glitters. And then I've got Couldn't Care It Less, and then we've got Eat Your Heart Out overlay, which I've had open about 4 times now because I just feel like it needs to go in every one of these manis that it can. It's so good. So what I've got laid out here is just a little mixed mani, just to show off this pretty set, and there's a surprise, like a little bit into it. Oh, what? I don't know. No, we'll see, right? So anyway, oh my goodness, I hope everybody is doing well. Welcome to the new members. It just absolutely makes my day when I see that I have new members. I get so excited. Working really hard on this channel, and I don't know, it really does warm my heart when I see I have new members. So welcome if you're watching, and always a big old welcome to the ones that are always here, that are always there and commenting. I love you all. And gosh, if you would hit the like button, that'd be so good. Like or don't like, either one, but I would love for y'all to hit the like button. It helps get my channel out there to be seen, and I don't really like to harp on like stuff like that, but every once in a while I try to throw that in there so that just to let you guys know that when you watch it and watch it all the way through, that's a tremendous help. And whenever you hit the like, that also is a help, because sometimes I'm guilty if I start watching something and then I don't hit the like when I start or in the middle, because you can hit it anytime, even on the phone. You can just tap it and it'll bring up the little thumbs and stuff at the bottom. I'll forget and then I have to go back and do it. And so, oh my goodness, that's so pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. So anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about that, about the likes and subscribe. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, gosh, come on over. It's a nut house around here most of the time, but we have fun. We always have fun. We did the sub box video, and I had my best friend Cindy on here via FaceTime, and so we opened them at the same time, and it was so much fun because we would I'd look at her, and she was actually on here. I always say I need somebody in my ear. I may have to start messaging her when I'm doing my nails like this. Be like, what do you think? I'd be a silent person in the room saying, no, don't do that. Or why did you mess that up, Melissa? But I so loved having her here, and I think other people did too, that watched the sub box. If you haven't watched that unboxing, I'm going to be doing my mani out of that soon, or a mani. There's obviously more than one that can be done. Oh, wow. I like purple, but purple is not real big my jam. I love it, but I love orange, and I love green, which is not all that popular with most people, but I love green. Green's my favorite color, but this purple is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. And that chunky silver glitter just sets it off. And I always say I'm a solid girl living in a glitter world, but let me tell you, I like the micro glitters and I like the chunky. And then the other ones are the ones that I just can't hardly do. They're just too much. But these are just that big chunky glitter, and it's just enough. It's kind of sparse. And then the micro glitters obviously are just, kind of not wham in your face. It's the other ones that I struggle with. I mean, I like them, but I would go for these more so. So this is a chunky one, and it looks like I'm going to have a piece right out here on the end of my ring finger. Maybe not, no. So if you have one that's like a piece of glitter that's just hanging on, if you're new to this, use a pair of cuticle nippers or just fingernail clippers to clip it off. If you try to pull it, it'll pull out, more than likely to pull out a little chip in your polish. And you can even wait till they're cured, just like leave them folded under a little bit, and then come back a couple hours later and file them. Or the best time to do them is at night, right before you go to bed. Like, what? Who does their nails and goes to bed? Because I remember all those sheet marks I used to have in mine when I would try to paint them, and you think they're dry, and then you get up the next morning and you have all those sheet marks. But honestly, that's when they recommend you do them. It's like, do them at night, let them cure really good, and then come back and you just take your file and file it off, and all that'll just come right off. It's underneath the bottom. So, but I like to file mine as I go. I know everybody's different. Sometimes I'll take it off with my finger. It just depends. Let's see. I know I'm giggling, right? So something's up. You know it, right? It's under there. Okay, so I'm going to put these on. Delay it as long as possible. When I have a surprise for y'all, I don't want to just like have it laying right out there, because then it would be a surprise. So, oh goodness. So Journey had a birthday this weekend, y'all. She turned 3 years old. I don't know. This is Couldn't Care It Less. Absolutely beautiful white glitter. Love it. Was never a fan of Home Sweet Home, but this one I like. I'll give it that stretch, y'all. Pull it out there. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You'll get a much better smooth application, and more than likely not have to clean it up on the sides. But yeah, Journey turned 3 this weekend. She's still a baby, but I mean, time has flown by. Oh man, that's pretty. So I gotta put a little cuticle oil on, but all in all, my cuticles are in pretty good shape. I've been using the Color Street cuticle oil, and you know, in the sub box there was a little tiny cuticle oil. I don't think it's a big secret now as to what was in the sub box, but I think that oil, and I like it. I think it would be perfect to carry in your purse. It seems like it's more of a drier kind of oil. So, you know, if you're on the go and you go in and wash your hands somewhere and it's dry, it's wintertime, then you can put that oil on, that little pomegranate one. Also, it's perfectly sized to carry in your purse. You could use that pomegranate oil and just still go, and your fingers wouldn't be all oily. And then you use some heavier oil at night. So to me, that's what it feels like. It's like a kind of a dry oil. So, okay, I might as well get this one out. So I did a little coloring. I don't know what this is going to look like. Like, it may look terrible. That's why I always say I'm going to do it on my left hand. So all I did was I took this off, as you can see, and flipped it over and used a Sharpie and colored in a couple of the hearts. And I'll go ahead and let's see what it looks like. It may not look good, y'all. I don't do this very often, but it is an option that you can color in things. Now, where this is like a scribble print and things overlap, I'm not exactly sure how it's going to look, but we're getting ready to find out. And it's going to already be sealed in, so you wouldn't have to put anything over top of it if you didn't want to. So let's see. It's almost going to go, it's going to go off the end of my finger. That's okay. When I was, you know, coloring it, I was just looking and trying to figure out like where I needed to color, but I should color it back this way a little bit further. That's okay. So, all right, well, that looks like, maybe it should be a M for Melissa. A very vague looking M. I don't know. We'll see. It's also a little bit darker purple. You just flip it over, flip your strip over, and just get you some Sharpies and go to town coloring. This is probably not the best one to demonstrate with because everything overlaps. Yeah, I probably will go back maybe here in a minute with a white or something and kind of separate those out a little bit. See if I can anyway. We can always try, right? See if they look a little bit better. Make them separate. Because I don't think black. I don't know. I don't know what to use actually. Black or white. That'll be my demonstration hand. We'll try it out on that one over there. This one doesn't have anything except just the regular. This is the cutest. I love anything. I love anything with like script writing. I love the scribble print. I don't know if that's what they call it, but to me, I love Coach, and they used to have a pocketbook that had this kind of print on it, and that's what it was called, scribble print. So that's what I call it. But the name of it's Eat Your Heart Out if you want to look for the overlay. And it was in the Wild at Heart is what they called their Valentine's collection this year. And I think they're all still available. I haven't looked. And I'm not a stylist. I just do my nails. Pretty. I had this one left over. I forgot to put it back in the pack. So I might put it on one of the purples and see what it looks like on the purple. I haven't done that yet. To see what it looks like, so I might just put it on there. And then I've got this one over here for my thumb. We'll see. I'll decide that last. Decide last where I want to put that random one that I forgot to put it back in the pack. And I've already had to like put it in one of my small little silver packs because, like I said, I've had it open about 4 times. Stretch it out there. Stretch out those wrinkles. Just let it lay on your finger like this and just rub it until you get it down. And I just did a bunch of cuticle work on my nails earlier. There's a little device that I wanted to share with you guys that is so good. I hate doing cuticle work, and most of you guys, well, I didn't know until just a couple of years ago, okay, or maybe a year ago. We all call this our cuticle. I still say put it right. I will still always say place it in front of your cuticle. But this is actually your proximal nail fold. So when you go to the salon, really ask them not to cut this off. Is that they do. I used to go to the salon occasionally and they would just, you know, push that back. But if you do just do it a little bit every day, just gently push it back. They don't need to be cut off. And you can get an infection. What this is similar to this, obviously. This is the rubber tip cuticle pusher that you can use to smooth down your strips. A lot of people like to use them, and sometimes I do if I really need to get down in the corner like this. So it's soft and pliable, and this one is like it's will remove your cuticle. So you just take it and just, you know, swirl around all over your nail bed. I have cuticle that comes up right here on the sides of my nail, and you just back and forth, and you would be amazed at all the cuticle that comes off, and it'll make your strips lay down better. They won't want to lift if you're having problems with them lifting. Just maybe once a week if you can think of it. Today when I did mine, it had been about 2 weeks, and there was a lot came off of there. So, but that's a good little tool, and they're super cheap on Amazon, and they're like a pack of like 9, which will last you forever, for a long time. So stretch it out. I usually have a little bit of cleanup on this nail because there's not a real good strip for me. And one of the good things about, like, when you start just kind of pushing back on this fold of skin back here that we all call your cuticle, and I'm going to call cuticle because I always do. But when you push your cuticles back, they get to where they, and you know, use cuticle oil, they get to where they're just very pliable, for lack of a better word. So if you have a strip that you've accidentally kind of set on that skin, and you're like, oh no, you can actually take this thing and just most of the time give your cuticle or your nail fold a little push, and a lot of times it'll go right down in there. So it is good to keep them pushed back. Not sure about this at all. We'll have to see what we're gonna do with it. Oh goodness. Maybe we can save it. I don't know. Maybe not. If not, it's okay. We can't hurt it by trying to save it. That's all I can say at this point. So, thumb. I always say my strips try to do the twist when I'm sitting them down on my thumb. There we go. Ooh, squeak. Did you hear that squeak? Oh, the strip is gorgeous. Like, it's even prettier than I thought it was going to be. Even more pretty. And I thought it was going to be pretty. So, I mean, wow. Would have been pretty just to do them all purple. But I like this little touch of purple up here. Touch of, what'd I say? Touch of purple, touch of white. Oh my word. Goodness. Goodness. Let's see. Let's see then, as Hermione says. Yeah, I've found out which of my followers are Potter nerds like me. I love Harry Potter. So I'm always saying, let's see then, because Hermione, it's one of her lines. When Ron is trying to do a spell on the train for the first time, he's trying to turn his rat into a, what is he trying to turn him into? Oh yeah, yellow. His brothers tricked him and told him, and Hermione's like, well, let's see then. And obviously, it doesn't work because his brothers tricked him. Hermione was the little brainiac. Here we go. Alrighty, let's see what this looks like on here. I think it'll look super cute. And this is actually oriented the way that I like it for my thumb. I like this one to be going this way. If I was going to use it back here, I would need to turn it and put it that way. It just would drive me nuts to have it backwards. So this one's fine though. It's going to be sitting the right direction for me. And I wonder what it'll look like over the purple. I've not actually applied one over purple yet. We'll see though, won't we? We'll see. All right. It's going to be very subtle, I think. But, oh, that's cute. Yes. Okay, good enough. I don't want the other heart. Barely missed getting the other heart. That would have been kind of cute, wouldn't it? I wanted the one in and one at the other, except they'd be going different directions, so probably it's best that it didn't. Oh, that's cute. Let's say it all together. So pretty. Right, Marie? Marie is my sweet dear friend who heckles me because she says so pretty all the time. And so I have to say it every time I'm on here. It's so pretty. And it is. Okay, I'm going to let those cure for a little bit. Oh, wow. I do like it over the purple, so that means I'm going to have to put this over purple somewhere over here. Where? Maybe right here. I'm not sure. It's only a couple places it could go. My ring finger's not that long, so. Let's see. Then we got to try to fix those little hearts and see if we can rescue them to make them look wearable. Here we go. I know a lot of people worry about fingerprints and stuff, but I really, maybe if you were using it on your bare nail, you might see fingerprints, but I really have never had an issue like handling a strip and then seeing fingerprints on my, like in my mani. when I'm putting it over a strip. Holy cow. Okay, we got to do something with that. Okay, well, first we're gonna figure out where we're gonna put this. I mean, I don't have a lot of choices. It's gotta go there or there. And I really like it over the purple. So let's put it over the purple. That way they can be the same one side by side, just over different colors. See, it got left out, so now I'm gonna use it. I was gathering everything up and just didn't see it. It's a little bit big for this finger, so I am gonna have to stretch it and try my hardest not to break the strip. It's gonna be clean up on all, whatever finger this is. Oh yes, definitely clean up. Oh, that's cute though. It looks really cute on the purple. Definitely clean up. Let's see what I can do here. See if I can see what I'm doing. I feel like I'm all up in y'all's business here. I'm not over top of the phone. Or, yeah, the phone. It is my phone. God, goodness. Oh. Let's see. Come on. Come off. Come off of there. I don't want to use my thumb, which is what I normally use, because, there we go, I run my strip. We don't want to ruin the thumb strips. They're so cute. So after I put some lotion and stuff on, oh, it's so good. So good. Really good. Now, just to say, if you have these, this was a very big Sharpie. In fact, let me show you. What is it? I don't know. It was, oh, right here it is. Huge. I mean, that's what I was trying to color in that with. But you can use like a really fine tipped one to color in on the back. Remember though, when you use Sharpie, if you're using it on top of something, like if you wanted to go in now and color in some of these, if you're using Sharpie, you have to cover it up, like with clear as day. Top coat doesn't do so hot. I'm trying to decide. So I've got this paint. Whoa! Holy cow. My gosh. Like I say, this should be the like blooper channel. Come to my channel and watch me throw a paint in all over the place. So this is a marker, or not a marker, it's a paint marker acrylic that normally doesn't do so hot on stuff, but I have used it and I'm trying them out. I said I wanted to use them a little bit before I like put a link out, because I hate to give y'all stuff that in the end I end up not liking. I'm gonna see what it looks like to just put a little bit of white on here. White might not be the right color. It may need to be black. Not sure. But like I say, we're getting ready to find out, aren't we? I don't think it needed to be black, because that would have been so close to the purple. But not crazy about this either, but it does kind of separate out these hearts from one another. Now, do I want to make it down through here, or leave it like that? Big decision. I think I'll just leave it, because that's kind of final right there. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it like that and just let it dry. And then I can come back and put a top coat on it. Once it's dry, it's fine, the top coat. So far, anyway. So far. And it has not had to be a no smear one. So here you go. here is the thumbs, which are super cute. And then here's this hand. I think I've got it where you guys can see it. And then here's the one that Melissa just didn't do so hot on those hearts, but that's okay. You never get a winner till you try, right? So anyway, there you go. Those are so cute. So cute. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. I hope you like this purple. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Be pretty just to put the purple on. Don't need anything else. But this does look, this overlay is enough for it. It looks very cute. Very, very cute. So anyway, thanks guys for joining me, and I'll be putting out some more of the Valentine's collection. I'm going to try to do one in each of them, and yeah, so you can see them. So anyway, I'll be putting those out closer, then my videos will be closer together, due to I want to get some Valentine's videos out, and I want to dive into some of my retired ones that I have, and so, but I wanted to do these first. So anyway, you guys have a good evening, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.